And let's see here. Our rare is a Hearthborn Battler. Not a really big fan. Bandit's talent usually goes a little bit later. Two Agate Assaults. End of this. Ooh, this is a tough pack. I really don't like red. And its hull feels kind of small. Maybe just take the veteran. Not really what I want in a lot of decks. But it is one that goes a little bit earlier for green. I like it in Simic. And other than that, the Rampager is also something I'd rather take later. Orators later, Bandits talents later, Swarms later. So I guess I'll just take the Brambleguard veteran. Okay, we got Swordmaster, Nettleguard, Polywallop if we want to continue going green. There's also Saber. I think Saber's probably going to be nice removal. Nettleguard I also like to take later. Same with the Polywallop. Polywallop would be the most on track for Simic, but Saber is pretty good if we end up Golgari. Ruthless Negotiation usually wheels, same with Stargaze. Probably just take Baker's Bane here. It's a Pond Prophet. Well, if we do go Simic, I like the Pawn Prophet more than the Baker's Bane duo. If we take the Baker's Bane duo, I like to be Golgari, and I think there's a good chance that we wheel one of these on pick 11. So I think we're going to lean towards Golgari, take the Baker's Bane duo, and at least hedge that way for the time being. Coiling Rebirth, could just take it to cut black. It's not blowing my socks off or anything. Scales of Shale would be okay too. I think I'm going to take the Pawn Prophet here in case we need to pivot into Simic. It's been a pretty good one. If we do end up in Golgari, I'm not going to run it though. Okay, we've got Persistent Marsh Stalker. It's interesting. It's a pretty late Intrepid Rabbit. I think I might spec on going Celestia. I don't really like any of these for the Celestian pick, but if we're gonna see Intrepid rabbits that late, pick 5, that's nuts. Usually these are gone by pick 5. See if it was just an offset, but we got Builder's Talent and Mabel's Metal, and a Banishing Light, and Crumb and Get It. Okay, White's suddenly feeling very open. I think I'll take the Banishing Light over the Crumb and Get It. Builder's Talent's another one that can wheel. Not really seeing any black. Nettleguard, Pillated are both okay. Not really what I want to be playing, but if we're going to lean on the white, Nettleguard can work. I think that's been the biggest signal is white, so continue leaning on that. We could take the Orator if we wanted to keep going Golgari, but I'm thinking the Golgari train has passed. Swordmaster, Bravekin Duo, and Brawl. Not a big fan of Brawl or the Bruiser. Swordmaster feels like it's okay. Also not amazing. But I think I want to cut white now if I'm going to be leaning towards that white signal. I think I just want to make sure that that feels contested. And then we have the Rampager, which I've been having a fair amount of success with, but tends to be something that goes pretty late. Could also take the hidden grotto here, but I don't think I'm really splashing that much. Okay. Yeah, I don't like any of these. Light Shell, if we do end up in Simic, I guess is okay. And notably, we didn't wheel any of the black cards, so Golgari is definitely contested. Of these cards, I think the Hidden Grottos may be playable. More likely to pivot into Simic than I am anything else. Not sure how I feel about the Waxwing. Zorline. Shrike Force. I think I'm on Shrike Force until we see a better card. Yeah, seems okay. Zorline, but black has felt really contested. Strike Force. Okay, another Intrepid Rabbit. Pop Hatch Formation and Crumb would both be okay too. I've liked the Tree Guard duo, but nothing beats this beautiful, beautiful little rabbit. Okay, Feather of Flight's pretty good. Definitely the... Oh, well, Burrow Guard Mentor. That's going to be pretty hard to beat. Let's see. In Bunnies, I'm not going to run the Pawn Prophet. I guess for now, let's take out all of the questionable cards. Yeah, we don't have, like, the best busted green-white deck, but we've got some filler in the sideboard. Okay. Sonar Strike, I think, can work as decent removal. Let's see, Hop to It. Finally seeing a Hop to It. I haven't seen a Hop to It in forever. Wolverine, but that's a little bit higher up the curve than I'd like to go. Thistle Down, and then Cash Grab, which is I like more in Simic and Golgari than I do in Bunnies. Okay. Metal. Village. High Stride. Fountainport Bell. I don't really want to play the metal. I like the white village more than the green one. And since we feel kind of shy on playables, I'm not sure I want to pick up a land. High Stride might have been better than the metal. Okay, Bare Knuckle Boxers, okay. Crumb and Get It, I think I like a little bit more. Get some interaction. But yeah, the Bark Knuckle Boxer's been fine. Might want to take it just to have a 2-drop creature. Crumb and get it later. But usually these go about the same. Okay. Maybe we'll play a High Stride. I'll have to think about it. Herbalist versus Rampager and Thistledown. I think I'll take the Rampagers. The Rampagers are okay. Not amazing, but they're okay. We'll just keep cutting green. all of the blue is available. I think this is a... Both, like, I've not been impressed with the Thought Shucker. Okay, Keen-Eyed Curator is not amazing. Let's see if there's something else here that we could take over it. The double green is kind of what's not amazing about it. Nothing I really want to take. Life Creed Duo, I'm not a big fan of. In the more aggressive decks, love it in bats. I haven't gotten to play bats yet. Yeah, nothing in here that really I'd rather play over the Curator. Waxwayne Witness. Brawl. I guess bunnies don't fight particularly well, which is why I don't really like the Brawl. There's some archetypes I like the Brawl. Bunnies is not one of them. But it doesn't really feel like the Nutso Bunny deck is coming together here, so we're going to have kind of a filler deck. No Carrot Cakes. No Head of the Household. Lots of blue. Maybe the spot was white-blue. Let's see. I don't really want to play the Bravekin Duo. Green is gone. I think I might speculate on whether or not we can actually build a blue deck. We do have 3 counterspells. We don't have any of the Mentors, though. I don't know white-blue Mentor or anything. Yeah, just take the Vault Progress here, I think. And then Parting Gust is okay. I think I'd rather run the Baker's Bane Duo over it. Okay, Heaped Harvest, Herbalist, Bell, and Tactician. Okay. I don't think we have any interesting ETBs for Sticky Tongue, but I think I like it better than the Wear Down. Maybe I had blinders on and should have been red-white. I think red's going to become really open in a bit, and could definitely be okay. I think I'll take the Rampager over the Flowerfoot Swordmaster, since this is more of a mouse card anyway. And then... Alright, well, we've got 3 Intrepid Rabbits. That's pretty good. Intrepid Rabbit, I'd rather take over a Crumb and Get It. We need a rabbit response or something, and I don't think we saw one. Okay, so of these cards, could just take Vault Progress, but it's possible I'll run a Bell just to cycle. I guess blue is technically an option. Yeah, didn't see anything amazing I wanted in blue, like the looters and such. I think Seed Pod Squire could be playable in a pinch. Really don't want to play the guard mouse. Yeah, so blue-white was probably the better spot. This one looking a little bit rough. Okay. Hey, that wasn't great. What's up, Dom? How you doing? Alright, so we're missing white, which is our most common color. We might not be doing anything until turn 4, though, if we miss the white. So this would be like a turn 3 Nettle Guard. I'm not sure that's good enough. Okay, this one we've got plays. Sticky Tongues, probably the one that I put back. Go 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, maybe 4-drop here. Hey, glad to hear you got some good sleep there, Dom. I think it's better to just stay mana efficient than it is to wait for the offspring on Intrepid Rabbit. Especially considering we didn't get a lot of go-wide payoffs. And we're up against Black-White with a Life Creed duo, though, so this is looking kind of rough. Oh, good. Into Moonrise Cleric. We could fight the Life Creed duo. Doesn't feel great. I think I'm just gonna go with the Banishing Light here on the Moonrise Cleric. It's a little bit spewy, but hopefully we can curve out, hit a land next turn, and then hit with Brawl. Could have also waited for them to play something that can't block, or that can block the Rush Shield Rampager. Because Bats isn't terribly great at blocking this card. Star Charter can block it. Okay. We can gum up the air. Or we can play the Rampager. And I think I like playing out the Rampager. We'll do that pre-combat because then this becomes a 3/3. We've got the food token if they want to race. So they slam a Glaive Dive duo. That Offspring with that, I don't mind that. Okay. We could end up losing a fair amount of life from this. Can't block though, so I think removal next turn for whatever they can block seems good. Guess I might just attack and then do the Waxwing Witness. Could be right to do the Intrepid Rabbit and Brawl, though, and remove the Cleric so I'm not taking as many pings. Because each time they gain a life, which is every time they play a creature, I'm taking 2 damage. Play this to block in the air. But Rampager plus Rabbit is 6 damage unblocked next turn, and they're going to be at 6 life. Oh no, they're going to gain life. Right. I don't know, this puts the brakes on them a little bit. Maybe they use the removal on the Waxwing Witness instead of the Rampager. So what, Glide Dive Duo would actually put me down pretty low. banishing light, my banishing light. Okay. Okay. Still can't block the Rampager. But I'm a little bit worried about being dead next turn. Guess it's my best bet. Okay. Yo, Yargle. Happy Saturday. How you doing? Oh, shoot. Carrot cake, huh? Why am I dead? Because they gain life and I get pinged twice. Yeah, I'm dead. Should have played the flyer. Yeah. Should have played the flyer. It wasn't my best draft. I got some late intrepid rabbits, and so I thought maybe rabbits would be open, and then it felt rather contested. Hey, Christmas, how you doing? Maybe I should have gotten rid of the Starscape Cleric. But they had good stuff. Moonrise Cleric and Starscape Cleric and Life Creed Duo. Like, they had a good black-white deck. Even some carrot cakes in there, which was a little sad that people were passing Intrepid Rabbit until pick 5, but they weren't passing any carrot cakes. Alright, we're on the draw. Let's see how this goes. Quest Collar is a really good bomb. This is shaping up to be a rough start. I don't really have any go wide payoffs. These are better at chump blocking, but it's possible maybe I should try to get a combat trick out of their hand here. Don't think I want a multiple block because then we could be in trouble. Get a 2-for-1 situation going. Like, they definitely have something, otherwise they wouldn't send this. Am I winning this by chump blocking and then racing? I don't think so. Let's see if we can get a trick out of their hand. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so maybe it was better to just chump block later down the road. Okay, we've got Flowerfoot Swordmaster. Could pump well next turn. Would be better on, I guess, later. I think this is still just another Intrepid Rabbit. Sure. Yeah, I guess this deck was probably more likely to win by leaving back chump blockers. Do I want a chump blocker, or I think this is fine. I'll to hold, because next turn I'm going to do Intrepid Rabbit, pop the food. I just hope they don't have another trample trick. It does have vigilance, but that's okay. I'm gonna hit him for one more damage too. Alright, let's see if we can go wide here. This doesn't give me the off. Still want to be able to... It's tempting to block here. So if they have an overrun, I'm dead then, because that would deal 6-8 damage exactly. So let's... I guess I'll trade my lethal crackback here, because I don't have removal in the hand anyway. Okay, that's fine. Double top, oh boy. I guess with the life, maybe I shouldn't have blocked the quest caller. See, that's exactly 7 to do. Which means we hit him for 4. Damn it. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have blocked. And the 1. We come up with a bunch of damage here. Let's see, that would be 6 overrun. Yeah, overprotect would only do 3. All right, we got on the board. No 0-3s yet. We have a turn 3 play. We have white. If we hit green, we can play out Mentor on 2, which Mentor into Intrepid Rabbit's pretty sweet. So hopefully we draw green. The hand's quite a bit worse if this is our first play on turn 3. Okay then. I like how it's the number of creatures you control, not number of bunnies. I feel like this almost should have been just specifically rabbits. Okay, that's fine. Pump both, they don't even have good blocks. Guess I could have just pumped the Trampler. Okay. That's fair. Do I need to kill the Life Creed duo so I can attack with a 1/1? Just stay mana efficient? Or do we want to potentially wait for them to play something we can't answer? It's probably right to wait for something that we can't answer. I might not even play the land then. I guess we can ditch the Brawl if they discard, make us discard. Could have a Crumb and get it. Okay, so they just dead to Brawl? They're just dead to the Brawl, right? They get a tapped fish, +1/+1, kills the Mentor. They can't block with this, so they take 5 here, and then they can only block 1 rabbit, so... Oh gosh, wait, did they... Oh, it's exactly. I didn't think about the 1/1 giving them a life. All right. Okay, we've got Baker's Bane Duo into 3 4-drops. It's not ideal, but like it's good enough. It's got both colors. Ooh, actually, you know what? I probably shouldn't have attacked with that because it would have been a 3/3 and not traded next turn. It was probably a mistake on my part. Hey, what's up, Flepagoon? Draft green. That's been my strategy so far. Okay, that's a Death Toucher that can't block. I'd rather play Rampager on 6 to get another offspring. So I guess I'm gonna Squire here. So this feels a little out of place in the Orsov deck, right? It's more of a Lizards card. I guess the Agate Blades Assassin's okay. The Harbinger, because it does trigger a life. An Orator. Short bow, okay. Still can't block any of my stuff. Can't, I don't really, but whatever, like, if they do a trick here, I'm fine. Okay. So free blocks and no real reason to attack. Just attack with the Rampager. If we really care about the short bow, we can blow it up with the Nettle Guard as well. Okay, if Waxwing Witness, they move the bow over, they can block, finally. Nice. Okay, so that's a reason to probably blow up the bow then, because we hit him for 9. I could wait for it to be a surprise, because it's not, they're just going to bounce, right? I don't think there's any reason to wait for it to be a surprise, though. Okay, so if they have removal for 1 Rampager, they also have to create a blocker. Okay, Wix Patrol's not an... I mean, that gives them 1 blocker, but not enough to kill the 4/4 unless they mill an answer. Lowest is 2. So they're dead on board. Rampager is one of my favorite commons in this set. I feel like it's undervalued because like matches like that where you're up against like bats or mice or rabbits or whatever, just a lot of times is unblockable. 4/4 unblockable. How you doing, Merc? Do you have a pet card? What a missed opportunity to have just an entire fox tribe, right? You like Heaped Harvest Flying Ninja? In which archetype? Golgari? Ajalia, how's your Saturday going? All of them? I mean, double ramp is pretty spectacular, right? I liked it quite a bit. I'm not sure I like it in, like, bunnies. Just trying to go quick, you know? But, like, I definitely like it in... It seems okay in Golgari. Hey... Homeschool Prom. Thank you for the follow. We have Curator on 2. Hopefully we'll find white. This seems doable. Ba-ba-da-ba! Mercurio with the gifted sub to Ajalia. Thank you, my dude. Get you the blue kazoo of truth. Now, Curator can completely wreck Golgari's strategies. This is a raccoon, too, so Brambleguard Veteran works okay. I think I'd rather do that as a turn 3 than the Intrepid Rabbit. I think our Curator's dead. And a gifted sub to Yarglemerk. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Kiro, how you doing? Or, how do you say, Petro? I never actually asked you how you say your name. Ah, Petchiro. Petchiro. Gotcha. How's your Saturday going? Oh wait, Dom, you're answering for him. But you know this for a fact? You like this, the scales of shale? Yeah, the lizard trick's pretty awesome. Do I want to... I guess I'll do the... Whoa, Hype Train! Ajalia! With 5 subs to the community. Thank you, guys! Appreciate it. You're making my Saturday. I think I just go for the Intrepid Rabbit here instead of the Rampager. Because I like to play the Rampager after I have the Crumb and Get It to kind of protect it from all of their removal they've been playing. Guess this is weaker to Saber. Holy cow, congrats, Kelziki, Wet Lettuce, Let's Eat Light Gaming, Fatty Chomper, and Stream Daddy Gaming. Okay, I know Stream Daddy. Thank you, Ajalia. I really appreciate it. Okay, Camellia, and they can forage to create a squirrel and make a 2/2. They don't have to do that now, they can do that at instant speed. So let's attack first. They probably just make the 2/2 to block the Intrepid Rabbit, though, and then I'm trading my Crumb and Get It for that. They're not going to put this in the harm's way. Oof. Alright, I'm just going to slam the Rush Shield Rampager. At least Eat can get through the little squirrel tokens. I think I'm going to pass here instead of attacking into their 2/2, though. It's not tapped, right? Okay. So... Wait, they sacrificed it for food instead of putting the +1/+1 counter on it. I think I would have gone with upping the squirrels. Because, like, they could have done that again to get their squirrel army to be bigger, right? I wonder if they're trying to do this and not. Okay. It's different than I would, different approach than I would have taken. Rush Shield Rampager once again looking like a pretty good MVP this game. Boyga Voltage, how you doing? Happy Saturday. Ooh, okay. Now that feels a little bit more intriguing to just swing all here. So I can make something into a 3/3, I can make something else into a 2/2, or save my creature. And they're tapped out, so I want to do it kind of while they don't have any interaction. It does give them potentially more stuff in the graveyard to forage with the Seed Master. I think I just still hold Crumb and Get It here and just go for trading tokens for their squirrel. Seems okay. So they didn't have enough squirrels to keep doing their busted strategy, because they're throwing in some black lizards too. Not really big on the Raider and the Agate Blade Assassin out in Golgari. But the first start of their first part of their deck was pretty sweet. Brawl's okay. Not a big fan of Brawl and Squirrels either. So they still can't forage. I'd rather not use Crumb and Get It to just keep Intrepid alive or something like that. And it would be trading for one of their tokens, but it is a token that potentially gets bigger. They can actually make this into a pretty big threat, huh? So they can do it on the Rampager. So they're planning on making this into a 4/4. Seems okay. Do I want to accept this trade then? I think I will. I think that's fine. Now we're both on a top deck, and I've got the board. And they still can't forage yet. But removal would let them do it. Removal would be a pretty bad top deck. Hey, Thunder. Yeah, you were saying you were like 11-1. Bayo best of 3. Hope you're having a good Saturday. When it enters target opponent loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. I mean, I guess the food is equivalent to... I'll just lose the 3. I don't think there's any downside to doing it that way. If they're not going to block with this, shouldn't they be attacking? Yeah, best of 3 helps balance the variance for sure. This trades with the 4/3. Doesn't allow me to trigger this. Then it turns on their forage. I think I just hop to it and pass. Not sure I want to trade the Rampager for the Intimidator. But yeah, best of 3 is just better in general, Thunder, right? For games, like for your win rate, the games are easier. You've got no rank system, so you play against like mostly people who are below diamond. And you don't lose games to being as much mana variance doesn't play as much of a factor. Like, best of 3 is the superior way to go, and it's just too bad they don't do ranked best of 3. Yeah, they still can't forage. Nothing to blow up. Kind of tempted to hold it so that I can trigger the Baker's Bane duo. But that seems pretty minimal. They've got a little bit of filler in their Rakdos strategy, but not too much. Like, this Thornplate Intimidator isn't amazing. Hey, there we go. There's a win condition. I think they're top decking lands over there. It's got that feeling. Do I have any reason to hold lands? I guess against discard, do I have any instances I might want to keep? Yeah, Sonar Strike is probably a reason to hold a land. No Secret Reach. Ooh, Brawl. Do you think we have do you think they have a combat trick? Let's find out. I don't think I need to give the +1/+1. And then I might accept that trade. Yeah, we could brawl the 3. We could use the 3/1 to kill the 4/3 and then start hitting in with the 4/4. That's the most aggressive. This gets. I think this is their way back into this game. So I was thinking we remove this. And now that they wouldn't have the 3 toughness, I'm more tempted to start trading the board. And send like this. Could have Scales of Shale. I still think that's a playable card. Might have been better to go for your line, Thunder, for it being more aggressive. Now I think I'm fine with them eating a 1/1 though, right? I guess I'm not playing around a Wrath this way. Yeah, I mean, our opponent flooded out pretty hard. Oof. Sorry about the flood there, opponent. You would have forced the chump with Chameleon. I mean, I could see either way. Like the worry I had was that they were going to be able to pump the Dray Leader up to where it could block, right? Because then they didn't need to chump because they could forage. So if they forage with the Dray Leader, that Dray Leader becomes a 4/4, right? Like if I kill Camellia, then there's no worry about like spawning stupid squirrels or anything. And I guess the forage doesn't actually make a token. It's the food that makes a token. But we did it. We hit the infinite drafts mark. I'm going to take a quick little break. Yeah, if they forage with a food was my concern, Thunder. So I was just trying to get that option off of there. Graveyard would make it a 3/3. But still, that, like, so they technically get more than one draw if they do that, right? Because then they can chump block with the 3/3, I think. Anyway, it worked out. I'll be right back. Holy cow. Wait, was that my first ever level 2 hype train? I think it was. Thank you so much again, Jalia. Really appreciate it. Same with you, Merc. All right, here we go. We're 4-1, not 3-1. I don't think this one, I mean, just to me, like, I feel like this, if this one trophies, I'll be a little surprised. I'm happy it made it to 4 wins. Didn't feel like the most open Celestia deck ever. Will-o'-the-Wispies. Like the name. All right, we've got Curator again into Intrepid. Kind of need to hit white. This is a 9-8 split towards green, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, well, this one's looking a little questionable. How do you like my 3/3 on turn 2? Against Simic Frogs with a Pawn Prophet. I'm a believer in just playing Intrepid out with the Offspring instead of passing on turn 3. We've got the Crumb and Get It to kind of push damage, and then we need to see no more land draws. Rather use... Ooh. Okay, well, let's see if they give me the 2-for-1. I'd rather not just use the Crumb and Get It on the three tree mascot. So I'd rather see if they go for the double block here. Because bouncing the rabbit back with the Sentinel is pretty sweet. Little broadcast that we have Crumb and Get It, if they really know the set well. I guess it's actually a little tempo negative, but like, it gives me something to do. All this land flood. Ah, another Pawn Prophet. Well, okay, so Sultai Value Train. They have the control to back this up. We're probably not favored to win here with the flood. Okay, Baker's Bane duo, very good. Alright, then we can do that on 6, that's perfect. Oh, I won't be able to hold up Crumb and Get It. Still seems fine. Pump the Curator to a 5/5, send in the Sentinel, all of which are 2-for-1s. Or more. I forgot I was stuck on 1 white, so bouncing my white was a bold move. We don't have Trample. Now that's interesting. They just took it? Okay. Ooh, and then Hunter's Talent gets rid of Curator. Okay. Ooh, and Metal? We could just go for the Offspring Pump. I still think I attack with the Sentinel. Oh, but then they've got a bunch of food. I kind of think I still attack with the Sentinel, though. To trade the Vine Reaper or 2-2. Or 2-for-1. That's like a blocker for the Rampager down the road. Okay. So hopefully they don't have removal for Rush Shield. We'll have them at 5. I think we can clear out some of the chump blockers. The question is if do we want to? Because they'll put like a 2-1 here and then like a 1-1 here, and it won't really affect the 3-3s. So I think I'm actually just gonna pass. Because this is the one that I care the most about. We might even have lethal. Because this pumps for 4. So if they tap out and don't have any food, could be good. Oh yeah. What if they go for double Hunter's Talent? They level this up to level 3 to draw a card. Okay, that wasn't great. Uh-oh. Slash Lasher could be a problem. Merc with the gifted sub to Vorpal. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, do I want to eat the duo? No, I don't. We're just chilling. Now, Intrepid Rabbit's interesting. Because then it doesn't give them better blocks. Oh, it's been there since day 1, man. Flying Ninja? It's been there since I was playing Overwatch. We do have one combat trick. But what if I send the Intrepid Rabbit as a 3-4? It just gets chump blocked, right? I think it's still better to hold these for pushing damage through. But I don't like the idea that... I guess I'm fine, because I'm going to need to trade this one anyway. Like, if they block with the Splash Lasher, I can use a trick to get over the Splash Lasher. Saves both of my creatures. I think this is fine. +2/+2 here, +1/+1 here. Okay. Yeah, I didn't like both on the 1/1 because of the 2/1 block on the 3/2. I wonder if I should turn off my YouTube notifications now, because I actually get a fair amount of YouTube subs while playing on Twitch. Maybe I should make it a different message, like thanks for checking out YouTube or something. But my YouTube's been blowing up, man. Almost hit 3K subs, just hit 250,000 views. Rotation has been a wonderful time for content creation, let me tell you. Lots of people interested in best of 1. Standard. I do some best of 3 as well. Draft, on the other hand, I have not been successful with. Well, that has to chump there, or they're just dead. I think they're... I mean, they're not dead, because they have the food. Kind of think, because I have this, I can send both of these. Willing to trade here now. Might have to use the Crumb and Get It to save it. Depends if I want to trade against the Pawn Profit. But the other way that we can kind of win this is by going wide. I think I like these attacks. How's your Saturday going there, Flutter Dev? And Flying Ninja? Okay. Now, I could save the rabbit, but I think it's better to save the Rampager from removal. Ah, the Do-Nothing Gossip's Talent. I do not like this enchantment. 3 Omega had a good way to pop it off, though, with, what was it, Homestead? There was some sort of combo that worked really well with the Gossip's Talent in white. Oh, maybe it was Intrepid Rabbit plus Gossip's Talent. But either way, they can pop a lot of food here to not die. I'm fine with any of these trades. These aren't mice or anything, so no reason to pre-combat this. They are at 13 life. We'll put it on the top. That seems fine. I mean, it can be bad for bunnies too, right? Oiga Voltage. Also, I'm glad that some of us remember Austin Powers. Playing tight like a tiger. Yeah, it was disgusting, Flying Ninja. 2 tokens a turn, gain 6 life, surveil 6. Yeah, I love like 3 Omega that when things are working well, like 3 Omega just has like such a big smile. How old do you think I am, Omega Voltage? Oh, you don't think I seem... Wait, are you saying I look old or if I look young? You don't seem that old. Okay. I'm definitely old enough to know the wonders of Mike Myers. 16. Oh gosh, no. Thank you, though. Really broadcast, but I don't trust Auto Tapper in this situation. Actually, I didn't need to pre-combat that, did I? Crumb and Get It, I think, protects anything off of the leader, which could get bigger. They have to block first before doing... If they pop the food, this gets smaller, right? Oh, no, it's +1/+1 counters, not X. I think I'm okay with just swinging here and using Crumb and Get It. Go to 1. Yeah. Like, they're just dead, right? How did I miss lethal? Oh, if I had just crumbed the mouse instead of trading, it was lethal. You're right. I was so good. I was like, this is such a great block. I didn't even go for lethal. If I had crumbed the 1/1, you're right. This way they could hit like bounce all creatures to hand or something like that. I don't think there is one. Okay. They're still dead. Oh, the blue season. Okay. Yeah, so that was a mistake on my part. I've done that one in the past where I'm so excited with a certain like lineup of stats, like being able to put a 3/4 on a 3/3. Value is better than lethal anyway. Hey, Absinthe. I think my command's lethal. Yeah. Alright, we got 5 minutes until the ads run. I'm gonna try to get a game done that quickly. Also, the most, I don't think I said hi. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Ooh, okay, Mentor into Intrepid Rabbit or into Veteran. Depends on what we need to push through. We have the play. Lots of good stuff here. Okay, Intrepid Rabbit's better on 4. I think I just go for the Veteran. It's 1 less damage, but I think I want to go for the Uber Bunny Pump next turn. Alright, so there's a chance that there's going to be removal here. Kill the Mentor, I imagine. That's fair. They should have let me pick the creatures I was going to pump first, though. And now we brawl into Rampager. Of course, my opponent could also just not have a threat on the board. There we go. I think it's just so oppressive to do that there's no reason not to. They might even just scoop. Yeah. Hey, I got it done before the ad break. There you go. Nah, I mean, not with them playing Banner, right? Like, there's a time when you save removal, but when they've done nothing and you've played like they've played one threat and you're playing 4, just go for the removal pressure, right? Okay, final boss, ad break, and that way we don't get interrupted by ads, and we'll see how this deck finishes off. Surprised that it got a 6-1. Be right back after these ads. One win to make diamonds. You got this, Oiga Voltage. I believe in you. Let's see if we've got what it takes to finish this up. 6-1. I've been getting ridiculously lucky. If this trophies, that's 4 out of 6 drafts that have trophied. All right, matchmaker, what you got? We going out to a minute? Gonna throw a busted deck my way? Knock me down to a 6-2? Alright, we got it under a minute. Platinum, huh? Okay. Got the play. We've got a pretty weak sauce turn 1 play. But if it can get in for a little bit of damage, I think it's okay. It's kind of an underwhelming hand. But we could go we could go like 1 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. Behold, my 1/2 mouse. May you get in for 2 damage. Okay. We're just gonna pretend that we're mono white. Sure, I want to Banishing Light, but I think it's better than just not playing anything. Definitely could just be wrong to Banishing Light their 2 drop. And then Rampager, I don't think the Offspring payoff on this is huge. So I kind of think we'll just do the Rampager on 4. And then Waxwing Witness and Seed Pod Squire. I think I'll play the Seed Pod Squire before, because we don't have a lot of really great ways to trigger this. Okay, I get Assault. That kind of sucks. Intrepid Rabbit versus Squire. I think I just go for the Intrepid Rabbit. Doesn't push damage as well as the Seed Pod Squire. I think the go wide's okay. hop to it. Okay. That's pretty good. So when this attacks target creature you control without flying, it's +1/+1 until end of turn, so we can hit this. And that will make it into a 3/3. You're like Witness here in case of the +2/+1 spell. I'm not blocking. I liked it because it enabled the Swordmaster better. Damage. Oh, you mean if they rabbit response? Ah, I gotcha. I mean, no? Okay, so they're like Boros rabbits. Interesting. So I want to do this pre-combat so that I can pop the food to hit for an additional damage. Pulling up Sonar Strike's interesting. I'm surprised they didn't put the short bow over here. We got Board Pump coming in. I think I want to hold up the Sonar Strike more than hit for an additional damage. Okay, that one needs to die. I don't think I need to pop the food. Just keep that. We've also got Crumb and Get It. Ooh, I think I might actually use the Crumb and Get It instead of the Sonar Strike. No way to expend 4 to be able to get this to go in. I guess if they have the +1/+1 from the Warren Elder, I can't Crumb and Get It now. Maybe I should have saved the food to be able to Crumb and Get It on the Seed Pod Squire. Because now I have to 2-for-1 myself on the Squire, and that doesn't feel great. Why aren't they targeting the thing that has Valiant? I mean, it has Vigilance. I have to deal with it at some point. If it was tapping, sure. don't think I want to gift them the food. I think I'm just going to go like this. I guess this could get blown out by a Crumb and Get It or something of their own. Okay. This was the plan. What you got? Okay, so they trade. Guess I could have sent the Baker's Bane duo before I did that. This is going to be huge as soon as we get the second green. Ooh, Drift Gloom Coyote. That was a good one. Now they're doing that? I would have done that earlier. So I probably should have given them the food and gone for the... Oh, now we get the nettle to get rid of the stupid short bow. Let's see, short bow plus pump makes this a 4. Alright, at some point we're going to draw green. Okay. We're not out of this. 7/7 would really be helpful in this situation. Because they can pump it to a 4. I can get back the Seed Pod Squire with the Nettle Guard. So I block the Battler. To blow up, they get the Seed Pod. Start racing in the air. I think I like that. Never gonna get a green source. Okay. Well, shoot. That's not great. +2, +1, so this does hit for 5, puts them to 4. There's no way for me to give this +3, so I can't get through the Coyote. But they might not block. And then it's just a strict race. Then they can do the short bow for reach. They just eat it, and that feels kind of bad, but they're not going to risk blocking with the Warren Elder, right? You're right, it'll get pumped up too. Thank you, Vorpal. Please send green. That would be great. Although 5 mana sit has been pretty phenomenal too. And they can't attack me, right? I mean, like, that would just be... I guess they could attack with the vigilance. That makes... I forgot shortbow gives it vigilance. Do we have 7/7 material in graveyard? I hope so. Look how much we have. We have a land, we have an enchantment, we have a creature, we have an instant, we have a sorcery. We have it in just their graveyard. We have had it for a while. I mean, we're at, like, turn, what, 11? Finally! I'm just doing this now before they top deck removal, right? Okay. So, land. Creature. Which is the best creature? Probably the coyote. Sorcery. Hop to it, probably. I don't think there's any replaying, but... Okay. Actually, I probably should have... Oh, no, I couldn't have attacked because then the Mentor. And I can't attack because the Mentor... this will get pumped. So... No good attacks. Let's see what they top deck. Ooh. Going for the hasty boy, huh? Into Fountainport Bell. Okay. Oh, they don't have the ability to pump now. Oh, baby. Okay, well, they were out of cards. They can cycle this. So pump once on Curator to make it an 8. This will make this into a 6. Well, I kind of want to make the Squire into a 4/4 so it can attack too. So 1 here, 1 here. No, 1 here, 1 here. Okay. So they could just both be 7/7s. Is there an advantage to going to 8? I think so, because then it's a worse double block, right? I think this is fine. Oh. Does it matter? Oh, I should have pumped the Squire so they have to block there. That could have worked too. I think they're just dead. Depends on what they top decked, right? But yeah, there we go. Trophy, baby.